Good morning and welcome to another edition of Two Talk Morning Show on Two Talk Radio 98.5 FM. And also you get to our Facebook page, Two Talk FM. Me they bring the program this morning are Ishmael Saidu Kanu. And today we want to talk about the Lawyers Society. Of course, we all know say they launch them last Friday na Brookfield Hotel. Waiting at the aims, waiting at the objectives, and waiting at the vision for lawyers them na salon. We studio guests where for can talk about than the inside the program. But for now, let me just take this news and we come back. Welcome back to Two Talk Morning Show on Two Talk Radio 98.5 FM. Mina Ishmael Saidukan really bring the program this morning. As I tell now, the Lawyers Society and be launch on Friday now the Brookfield Hotel. We want to know waiting now the aims, objectives, and waiting at the vision for lawyers them na salon. Now make we get Charlie Israel Williams, ESQ. We na a member of the public relations team, na Lawyers Society. Good morning, Council. Welcome to Two Talk Morning Show.
Good morning.
Yes, I see you in your studio.
Yes, I mean, this is all the development.
Yeah.
And I think, we appreciate them a lot.
Thank you so much. So why we get Lawyers Society? Why we already get the Bar Association?
It's an interesting question. You see, whenever people belong to an organization and it gets to that point where the organization is sinful, they get correct in objective or aims. It will reach to a point where it is possible, highly possible, say members with progressive within that organization, they might think otherwise. To say, let us go for something we will serve the purpose, So basically, Lawyers Society is formed to address issues which the Bar Association don't fail for address, and if if we dey wait for the bar association for address them, it would be a long fight, and to an extent that the members that were progressive, they would always miss out.
Okay.
Because you see, politicians, they always they scramble for capture institutions, and we as lawyers, they go be sad. I mean, if politicians can capture all other institutions but not the lawyers, at least hope they. But if every institution is captured, including the lawyers, then that country is not democratic at all.
Okay.
So the Lawyers Society, basically, we mandate where the lawyers they give you, the progressive lawyers they give you. Now for ensure say we serve first the lawyers, them the salon. Ensure say the welfare is being maximized.
Okay.
And pay attention to issues we get for do with law and order, rule of law, constitutionality, human rights. I mean, also it would call legal education for we citizens. Quite recently, I did do a lot of what you would call legal education. Well, maybe done in that civil society space, so I understand exactly what it means for the civic education. So this is civic education, but the main focus is on legality.
Okay.
Because some things and there will people that don't even know. Say law they will they address certain issues. Say law they, like the last time for census. People let me they say if a census officer come to me for can ask me question for like take data for me, whether I for talk to or not I can refuse them. They don't even know say law they when you refuse a census officer for interview and get data from you. That is that, or when you prevent them for doing work. You know. So as lawyers we owe it to society, to Sierra Leone, for do education, legal education.
But of course we all know say una be get una skirmishes na Kenema during una annual general meeting months ago, and na come call press conference say some of the things that we una know we not go down well with una na Kenema, and una gonna court and all that stuff in there. So why una no patient and wait and still dey at the bar instead of una form the Lawyer Society?
Okay, so let I also make this point clear. The Lawyer Society, not to say it will replace the Bar Association.
Okay.
It's not like
in actual sense, you know, they replace the Bar
like
Association.
No,
Okay.
Waiting the lawyers then decide for do because Bar Association they cut now. We don't know how long Bar Association will they cut.
Okay.
Sometimes Bar Association will they cut for the next 4 years or 5 years, we don't know. So for let we continue for make lawyers and get the necessary welfare, you know, services and look into the issues of the profession and how we for carry on with self and all. And I make the lawyers they come together and say, you know what, whilst Bar Association they cut and this issue they carry on, let's, you know, form ourselves into organization and see what we can achieve. So we are still members of the Bar Association, but now the Bar Association they cut. Who knows what thing will happen?
So even the lawyers not trust the system?
No, well, we trust the system. If we not trust the system, then we not go be lawyers. We trust the system.
Okay.
So court case can take.
Okay.
You don't know how long it will take. So we cannot sit back and wait until court decide whatever. You know, so that I make if you even find out we don't want to talk about Bar Association.
Okay.
Because they caught already.
Okay.
We don't want for later we say we did in contempt of court.
All right.
So since Bar Association they court with regards to issues we get for with Kenema, that make we can be reluctant no for talk about that.
Okay.
But the truth is that the Lawyer Society, we get a different mandate, although some issues might overlap. But you see, there is a difference between having things on paper and actually doing them. Okay.
Yeah.
You can have things on paper, but you've never done any. Okay, so but this organization, the Lawyer Society, we all waiting in a paper, plus waiting or even in a paper, we they do. And since we don't launch the organization, very soon una self get for the see the things that we they do
Yeah, okay.
and how they impact the practice of lawyers, their life as lawyers, and the public, Sierra Leone. And you know, the country need lawyers and forget independent voice for able for talk on national issues.
Okay.
Issues we get for do with law and order, respect for the rule of law, constitutionality, you know, human rights, those issues. Lawyers should not be silent because it is our duty to ensure that that space they will get for with justice, we participate very well.
How quick una come for form the Lawyer Society? Because na just few months from una AGM na Kenema, then immediately you can go put under radio una don't form the Lawyer Society.
So let me give you small history. Whether the name would have been Lawyer Society or not, but some years ago,
Okay.
even before we became lawyers, lawyers then always don't begin for suspect and see say one day Bar Association might be a captured organization by state.
Okay.
Yes. And so attempts were being made, discussions were going on for say, you know what, let's have another organization where we go protect from politicians and politics. So see now, the Lawyer Society, if you're a prominent politician, or you're a person with old political appointment, or you're a person who belong to a political party so actively, you know they be part of the leadership.
Okay.
Automatically that disqualify you for lead, because we don't want conflict of interest. If self na government job you get, you know they lead the Lawyers Society. Okay? Whereas in the other organization where we all belong, criteria no dey. Anybody can vie for position and even lead.
Whether you're a politician.
Whether you're a politician, whether you even actively hold government office.
Okay.
So those are the issues. So that make us say, we not just form this organization now. The idea, the need, been done for long.
But waiting prompt
But
now.
waiting make now happen. Now because if you listen to Ashim Yada Williams, Yada Williams Esquire, we now been the chief launcher of this organization, he make a comment where that one they don't go ever come on me, yes.
What he say?
He say waiting happen at Kenema, a criminal, na blatant daylight robbery. And so as lawyers we cannot sit back and cry. Lawyers shouldn't be crying because we should know what to do.
Okay.
If anybody thinks say able for keep lawyers then quiet and silent, it is deceiving self. There is no way you can do it. Nobody no able for make lawyers then quiet or silent in this country. No politician, no political party no able. So the Lawyer Society, we don't shield that aspect of politics or politicians and for come they can hijack the organization. So it become puppet, become dormant. You know they happen. And as we they go along, with constitution get for leave. So we get for the looker, update, amend, just for ensure say that independence we maintain it.
Okay.
Yes, nobody know they hijack Lawyer Society. So Yada Williams Esquire make that very clear. He said, I hope say this organization not go be a tool for politicians. This organization not go be captured by politics.
So what's are the reason, or what do you think say now the thing will make you feel say the bar association don't be captured by the state?
Well, you know how state capture time. You get people that will belong to political parties.
Okay.
When are members of certain organizations. There is nothing wrong. Nothing no bad for let everybody belong to whose political party one belong to. But as professionals, it's wrong for let you come to your organization and can promote your party.
Okay.
It's just like church. Church go invite anybody from any political party for can attend the service and even to address the church. But the church should not be biased to support one political party or ideology. The question you have for us, what about the other members in that church where belong other side? If the church don't take position saying I are with it, those other members, when are members of that church, what would they do? So that is why it's good for a political party you belong, because that is your right as a citizen. As citizens, that's your civil right. But not take you green, red, or orange or waiting for go destroy an organization where people don't labor for build over the years. And that is basically the problem. So politicians, what they normally do, then they use them people them when are members of them political party for hijack the organization. And worst of it, if a political party is in power, we get access to state resources and get access to the police and other security apparatus, then they use them for letting get that thing the way they want.
All right, but una don't dey na the bar association for years, yes. And people, as you mentioned, don't dey before una self they come. Yes. Una get constitution. Yes. Why una not be work as lawyers? So make sure say una put forward una case, una amend una constitution, so that at least it go prevent una from state capture or people within our political parties for lead the organization.
It's a very good question. You know, most times now leadership and they drive change.
Okay.
But you know, they get this popular saying that everything they rise and fall
yes.
on leadership. Okay. So our intention now be forget leadership and then do their things there. Because if it don't increasingly become alarming, say bar station they face threat of state capture. We don't see them. And so we intention have been like get this organization, do some damn things that way you say so, for amend the constitution and all. But I will say to you, it's never late. As I say, we've not abandoned the bar station. We're still members.
Never late. We are already here for the progress with our activities.
No. Take for example, the journalists then get different organizations.
We get Sludge.
Sludge.
Yes, the main body.
Yes. Sludge Day, you get Reporters Union, you get...
Yes, so they under Sludge.
Yes, you get...
So now they under the SLBA.
No, well, in the future, you don't know what might happen. Okay. But I'm just saying, the more the merrier.
Okay.
If you get one organization, tendency they say if you lost the organization, they don't know. But so now, plus minus bar association, there is lawyers society.
All right, so what are the things they go on for pointing out some of the things that we the bar for don't speak to? We they not be speak to, we wanna feel see, not to the right way they go.
A lot of things. You see, when we talk about democracy, you get people who they call moral guarantors. You get what they call CSOs. Bar association basically is a CSO. It's a civil society organization. Because we they interact with the public and we they seek the interest of the citizen.
Okay.
So that automatically makes me a CSO. It's a civil society organization. And so if we add that, it should be seen. Okay? A lot of things happen at this country. You know the bar association voice at all. Basita Michael, during his tenure as president, we see how much he tried for, get the bar association involved in speaking truth to power, and also advocating for human rights and all of those things. Okay, some other presidents in a bar association self don't do their own and all, but this BN10, they appear like say the bar association na one sub-unit of politics or political party. So we don't want that at all. The bar association therefore be independent. You want go play politics, you want belong to political party, you get your space for do that. But you know they use the organization. After the Kenema election, we all see the video that we've been out with politicians and they gladly and dance with the one that we alleged say they win election. We don't foresee that kind of thing there. Assuming if you've been support somebody, but you cannot make it that blatant, you know, for let it appear like say, oh, now we get back session now. Now we they in control now. I mean that is blatant.
Okay. Now the bar, people can be so proud of lawyers, and people respect lawyers. But since that incident at Kenema, even that small bubble at that corner, they say lawyers they now they're violent, lawyers and the feds, lawyers their reputation, they don't think time, all of them things in the how now they feel as lawyers, we the public they view now this way now.
Okay, so you see, as I've been say, that now one reason we make Lawyers Society form.
Okay.
We want the public for no say that idea or that notion we then get as a result of Kenema or any other incident. Not to you get lawyers, majority, we believe in the rule of law, we believe in dignity, respect for law and order. You get lawyer them we get integrity, and that we want to make the public see, because you know it's shameful them videos and they all will be come out and go viral. Let people they look at and begin say a lawyer they never, you know. So basically that aspect they or that notion we citizens they don't see. That's what we're correcting, so that they will not say look Sludge recently on our AGM. You see AGM?
Yes, we were in Boo.
Yes, that is exactly how an AGM should be run. Not to a situation where people don't get a plan, take truck block bridge, take police put in a gate all list. Lawyer then we qualify the name they know they.
You know vote?
Not the way you then at the hall you vote. If they don't block you now road, don't put truck na bridge. Driver run away. I mean them behavior in now they 1960 something. Inside 2024 they behave 1960. It's so bad. So that's what we want to show our citizens, that lawyers can do better. We are not to be used by politicians. I mean, it's an insult for politicians and sit comfortably and say, no worry, we get it. It's bad, you know. So we're correcting the wrongs, and trust me, very soon you will not say, the lawyer here, so they don't take responsibility of the profession, and now we see what they do.
Right. So somebody be the tell me say this organization I don't go form now for come blast for the current government. How to?
If government need or require or deserve for let them blast them, then so be it.
Okay.
But lawyers are very objective people.
All lawyers?
Yes, well, I am saying this generally.
Okay.
Because you know, say the general rule is always there, and you get exceptions to the general rule.
Yes.
So I'm saying this generally.
Okay.
Lawyers are supposed to be objective. independent, with integrity. So now, assuming government they do well, and then you say you they criticize them or you they blast them, now you say you the shame. Trust me.
Okay.
Now you say, let's say for example now, Salon government don't get MCC approval, and then you can begin talk say, oh, na lie, government don't get MCC approval when the facts are there. Not to yourself with the shame. So anybody where they say this organization can blast government, yeah, make a reserved opinion there. Because if government they do well, government actually they protect the rule of law, constitutionality, and ensure say justice in our country, how can you criticize? How? For example, with President Bio repeal the death penalty. That is a plus to democracy. In those days, and therefore hang people. Now they say no, they kill person again. That is something you worth praising. So let nobody get the idea. They say, oh, the lawyer, yeah. And in fact, let me say this. That is what some people don't know.
Okay.
In lawyer society, we have different lawyers that will belong to different political parties. You get lawyers that when SLPP, then they sympathize with. You get someone like APC. You get the one that way liberal. They know like stick themselves to political parties. So you cannot say this organization is former for lambast government. No.
Okay.
No.
So usa una comot during these few months, how una be able for cope until una able for form the lawyer society?
Well, as I say, this idea about forming lawyers into an organization where will be independent, where no politician no go boast they don't capture, actually we don't day for long. But as I say, Keneman ain't just make it happen now. So now that make you find out say we not struggle at all for put that together.
No struggle?
No, because the foundation there.
Because I see police them go stop una that the last time.
The last time for when we get requisition meeting and we get AGM. The fear now that a lot of people they afraid, just like the sentiment where you express is not say they why if we left they let them form anything. It's not a problem for government. You get a lot of people where they feel so.
Okay.
Why should our focus be government when we get other things for do? Citizens and they need for be educated. Lawyers themselves, we need welfare. You don't they quite recently then they arrest lawyers then they look like when police go Bufis Hotel, go put tear gas and spray pepper spray. They're all gone, fully armed. For lawyers we unarmed and very peaceful. I mean, we all of them things that they for deal with. So why should we focus be for Calambas government? So we get a lot for do.
Okay.
Even within the justice sector, the judicial justice system, there are issues where lawyers they also want for comment on, make suggestions, work with the judiciary for let we, improve them.
So when they can elect people or the new executive can come, they pay courtesy call. On our level pay courtesy call, for example, to the AG, to the CJ, the president, on our level do anything.
Definitely we would make visit to institutions and authorities where we feel say we suppose for pay visit to.
Okay.
And where we are not welcome, definitely we will not.
Usai not welcome.
Now say Usai they not welcome, we will not go.
Yeah, but una go pay courtesy call on them.
Definitely, including SLAJ, because we need partnership.
Okay.
We have to work with SLAJ because SLAJ right now, the trajectory where SLAJ they take, that is good to emulate.
Okay. All right. So the Lawyers Society, una president, una interim president, that's so Isengbe and Wara as in vice. Why una choose them? Why una not get other person? Because now they don't start the fight or now them belong go contest under na Kenema we according to una not to be free and fair something.
Okay, so you know, we've been look at Mara and Wara as lawyers. Then we come to we and say we want to lead this organization, and then tell we them plan.
Okay.
And so lawyers then be throughout the support. The lawyers the way be the support Mara, get the one the way be the support Wara. And of course within their support base then they not that the lawyer go tell you say Wara not a good leader or Mara not a good leader. But you just get for make a choice.
Okay.
Because now one person you get for make a leader. But see how beautiful this whole thing worked out. Among them, they had to look at it and say, you know what? Let us don't come and begin for struggle for power or leadership, for fetch myself, and no. Lead. I will lead with you. I will follow with you. So that came from them. And they informed us. And we say, wow, this is beautiful. Nowadays, for let somebody say, you take them, and I go near you, it's not easy for sale. So that in fact we don't endorse them more. For saying, you know what, these people are good leaders. Trust me.
Are they envision any threats or challenges or you feel so go face?
It depends on threats and challenges from which sector or which angle.
Every sector.
But basically, as I say, this organization here, when we begin to see clearly the support to this organization get among lawyers, progressive lawyers, you go no say not a small thing this so. I'm telling you, even the launching, the lawyers that we attend, where we serve in this country, we don't stand out, we independent, we attend, give we peace. Now we might say indeed we're on the right track.
Okay.
So when we go forget we force AGM, for example, or we go call one major meeting, because normally we invite the press for come and cover. You self they don't say no. I think say this organization gets the necessary support.
They say hundreds of lawyers been there.
I'm telling you, and their lawyers then they all been the Kenema, and then go prepared for vote. But guess what? The result we come out Kenema say, Wara get 23, Mara get 15 votes. All of those lawyers we been there at the hall, been the Kenema, or been they on their way for Kenema. So, and the one they were not even attend. We because they travel and all day or maybe some man feel well, we not attend. If they all been go, the whole not for behold.
So is it that they take you back to Kenema? So yeah, they take you back. But why most of una be the bo? Na bo on a lodguna or how can they happen? We na bo na be the come for Kenema.
Okay, so
or they identify see the wire na Wara or Mara then supporter then so let them go under so the reggae go play.
So see what happen. Kenema not even get the capacity.
Okay.
The rooms for host we all. You know the number of lawyers we turn up for go that AGM day. My brother, it was mind blowing. So even Bo, the hotels and guest houses in Bo, they're almost full up. Imagine Kenema don't full.
Yeah.
Bo was almost, you know. So now that kind of situation there. Kenema, even the first hall when they choose saying that the meeting for take place, they had to change it. Because enough will be take half of the number.
Wow.
They change it overnight.
After they don't see the number.
So that tells you how lawyers are now interested. Forget an organization, we go serve the purpose and serve their interest.
How sustainable the lawyer society get for be? How, because you mentioned say when I get people from APC, SLPP as well. They're not going to enter into them again. Then
so the SOC, to be a member is different than to be a leader.
Okay.
Normally, when the leader is uncontrollable is not subject to control, then the organization will go on. Get the point? But if the leader subject to control, na government employee, na party politician, na card member, na executive member, na politics, how that person they go operate? You know that word, conflict of interest. So that's the issue. So lawyer society, anybody who are actively involved in politics, you don't get space for leader.
Okay. So let's say una make a decision, but una need the membership. Then a certain group of people go against on a decision.
Members say organization we get to call decision by voting. So if we have a motion on a particular issue, we put it to vote. So if the vote happen the other way, that's what we go by, because that's what the majority.
Yeah. The point why
sludge are the same thing.
Yeah. The point why it's kind for Ama na that you get, of course, APC, SLPP on a lawyer society. Then we say a particular decision they want to make. We they go low say against the government.
Yes.
Una
So
get
you they say the SLPP member them.
you know say
you do something because now the government.
yes, they kick against them.
That's how they say. They will kick against it with reasons.
Okay.
Then go give reasons. Say, you know, now this make you think say enough for do this and do that. And the other people they say no, now because of this make you for do this and do that. When we get that in an organization, you put it to a vote. Once there is a vote, then the majority would carry the day.
So now let we talk about on our plans.
Okay.
Waiting people and they expect, because all eyes there on the lawyer society.
Yeah. So in the first place, we therefore make we constitution available to the public. So you self read them, you see what in the day. So tomorrow, una self can call your attention, say, hey, una wait to una been say so. But so it look like say not so. So therefore put out the constitution so that the public will see them. Secondly, we therefore structure the membership, because now the membership with the register, you know, so that we get proper registration of members.
So approximately how many members do not get?
We envisage above 1,000.
Right now, almost.
Right now, as I say, we don't get the statistics yet because the registration.
But roughly we're above 1,000. Right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, and because I just mentioned this, Lawyer Society also they accept membership of lawyers in other countries who are Sierra Leoneans but are not lawyers in Sierra Leone, because for let you be lawyer in Sierra Leone, if you can't take we bar exam now.
Yeah.
So you can be a lawyer in Ghana, in Nigeria, in UK, in America, but you are not lawyer actually in Sierra Leone. So they one and they also are members if they intend for be a lawyer society. So that's why we membership.
So the law society goes international.
Definitely, definitely. And so we get for do registration with international organizations. So we also call the WABA, the West African Bar Association. We register with all of those organizations.
Yeah, I really want to ask you that question, but being that you don't mention it now, the bar association, the way they recognize, I even see the president being attend one of the events. I don't know if it be the AGM or so.
Okay.
So how then go recognize una again as another organization from Sierra Leone? We now the same interest to now all get the same motive, the same vision.
So waiting happen that in one country you can get more than 2 associations
doing the same thing.
Yes. And so WABA they register 10 from the same country.
Okay.
And we have examples of so many other countries where they get different law societies in those countries. Okay. So we register with the organization and then we set out
But it will depend the history behind the organization there.
No. The history,
you don't think so?
No, the history not get nothing to do with the registration with international organizations.
Okay.
Yeah, the history not get nothing. waiting the one for just know now that this organization are lawyers them come together
Okay.
and now they form them and then get constitution and then membership and then they operate. That's all. Once you meet the requirement, yes, you will be a member.
Okay.
So we get the African Bar Association, the ABBA,
Okay.
and the West African, the WABA, and of course so many others. So we'll make
Now
sure.
get lots on a plate.
Yes, of course. We'll make sure I mean, once you get membership, then commitment and then support, there's nothing you can do.
Okay.
You can
So
do off.
so let we talk about resources.
Okay.
Una get money
Yes.
for make sure say una run una activities then because una so new,
Yes, lawyers then get money.
all get money.
I can assure you that. Lawyers then get money.
Me just done the bar. I not get money
No,
yet.
no, I say lawyers. Lawyers then get money.
Okay.
So very soon they get money.
Amen,
But the
amen.
interesting thing is, you see, we therefore work with other institutions.
Okay.
We go support we once they see say waiting we set out for do, if they within the mandate, then we'll support you, both local, international. As I say, very soon when we roll out waiting we there about for achieve, what you come for do, the support they can. Definitely. And guess what? Those are our members who are diaspora, who are practicing in America, in the UK, and so on and so forth. They are there and they are ready to open us with doors
Okay.
internationally.
All right. Well, we come back. We can wrap up the program in name na Charlie Israel Williams, and of course now parts of the media team or the public relations team na Lawyer Society where they launch on Friday. Well, this na Two Talk Morning Show. Me na Ishmael side. Let's just take the short break. We can wrap up with Israel. Welcome back to Two Talk Morning Show on Two Talk Radio 98.5 FM and our Facebook page Two Talk FM. Ina Ishmael Saidu Kanu. Today I get Charlie Israel Williams, we and the public relations team, na the Lawyers Society with them form just few days ago, and then say themselves one for make sure say they keep the government on their toes, be an independent organization. So they don't tell me about them plans. So what's in the expectation, what people the public for expect from Una now going forward, because the view where they get about Una now that lawyers them, the feds, lawyers them, they cause trouble but then program them. What's in the expectation now?
Well, we want for we fumble them. No say, we go inform them every step of the way
Okay.
as to waiting we get for do, waiting we plan for do. And most importantly, we also go ensure say we educate the public, because a lot of things that really happen within the legal system. Like now, we've been able to call the Criminal Procedure Act.
Yeah.
The Criminal Procedure Act, the new one don't come. It will take effect sometime later this month. It will change the one
1965.
1965.
Yeah.
So a lot of things they did we family they need for know. Because they can say ignorance of the law is no excuse. But so it's just good for them know what the law say. So therefore they do their engagement and they with the public. Actually themselves will begin feel and now say, hey, the lawyer, yeah, they impact with life. And they contribute to the life. And we also therefore they advocate for issues that we get for do it. Like some people in way that they grab the land. we don't see situation where Ministry of Lands not to court. Ministry of Lands not to court. And Ministry of Lands not get that power there where sometimes they can exercise. So therefore they do advocacy for ensure say we intervene, we look at some excesses where they happen, in sectors of government for say we protect the human right of people. Okay? And there are a lot of things. Like now, recently, you say people and they buy substandard building materials, they build the house and they collapse. So you want to know if we get any role for play issues there like that.
Yeah.
Okay? And so we get a lot for do, a lot. Because we want for less Sierra Leone get for feel, say, oh, we lawyer themselves, they participate in the democracy.
Okay.
Okay, so very soon, we therefore put out we work plan, short term, long term, for see everything we want for achieved. But some things and they were very close right now, where we work on, as I say, the registration of the membership, and also.
So now forget a very good database.
Yes, and then we, try for look at how we can address current issues, pressing issues with regards to the judiciary, the justice sector, and lawyers there. Because let's say, for example, the new lawyers there now when they qualify for practice, working called pupils, they need for get sideways and working for read pupillage. I mean, all of the issues and they are very important to the profession, because if pupillage, do it correctly, you not get the opportunity for do pupillage correctly, you will struggle in practice. So we want for ensure say they want to the immediate issues where we want for deal with now, but we'll give the public enough information as to plans and which we to get for them.
You feel say on a day under pressure? I mean, the context where they use, we get the bar association. Una want for do more, una want for achieve a lot within a short time, so that una go be recognized, una go achieve what una want. You believe say pressure there on una for do for execute on our plans them.
Make a twist this question this way. Sierra Leone is in dire need, when I say dire need, of a lot of things.
Okay.
And so the pressure is there to say we want intervention in this aspect, we want intervention in this aspect. So that pressure has always been there. The pressure been there even on the Bar Association. But if the Bar Association concern itself with things where not the answer to those needs, then the pressure would be there, but they will not be attended to. So these are pressures which have been there long ago.
Okay.
Long ago. They don't did it. We fumble and sometimes they want for you say, what in the lawyer they say concerning this thing? Then they know hearing nothing. This thing where they happen in our country, what in the lawyers they say? There was a time in Sierra Leone, people they ask, the lawyer they don't talk, what in they say? In each term, not with Alex say we exist against them. And in some countries, the people want to know what in the lawyer they say about this thing.
Okay.
You get me? What in the lawyer they say? That need they don't always do. That pressure they don't always do. But was ignored. And so now we are saying we go try for ensure say all them needs and all them pressure and they where society they place on lawyers for make interventions would surely address it.
Okay. Now we wrap up the program now. Waiting me as a journalist and that mommy we they listen, because you don't mention plenty things they do. Waiting them for expects in the near future,
Okay.
and how sustainable, how now for keep them going.
Okay. In the near future, I address the issue of journalists. As I tell you, say Sludge now one body where we want for work with.
Okay.
Because there are certain things we may want to do as lawyers. Now, for example, this media outlet will able for make we reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we want for do legal education,
Mm-hmm.
we have to come here for make we do that.
Yeah.
So we get for work with Sludge. We get for work with media practitioners them and in glove for ensure say Sierra Leoneans them benefit from within lawyer society one for offer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With the general public, as I say, now people are not get for they ask again, say waiting the lawyer they say.
Mm-hmm.
Even before they ask,
When I
waiting the
go down
lawyer
say
they
something.
say about this thing, we don't talk.
But somebody they say, you know, fine both for let lawyer then go get to organization.
No, if I know, you know, one thing that we can make democracy better, even with politics, you get green party, red party, rainbow color, orange, this, not so. Somebody can look now with you, say, no, me now this party, I think, say, I want for them. Schools. You get grammar school, Prince of Wales and Third Wards and all. Someone is Prince of Wales. So in democratic dispensations, sometimes you can find forget alternatives. You get the point, eh? So the only thing in this Wion case, you can be a member of the Asylum Bar Association. You can also be a member of the Lawyers Society.
So now therefore they get annual general meetings as well.
Definitely. Okay. And but the Lawyers Society general annual general meeting in order for be anything similar to like what happened in Kenema.
What you mean?
Where people they go hijack AGM and take 1960 political gimmicks and maneuvering for win election. You know.
Yeah. So you saying we're not get for Didi forever.
Of course.
Yeah.
So themselves by the time we go AGM. So you saying would they power that thing or busy with something else and say, you know what? I cannot continue. But for example, I'll give you an example. In the Bar Association, Basita Michael served for one term.
Yes.
All of us wanted her to continue. Because, I mean, internet, they glad in the talk, you know. But she said, no, I have to go do some other things. You get her? So, yes, there are times where people, you go want for let them lead, but so many other conditions.
So what you want to do for make sure so you maintain that kind true leadership we always don't describe say of course so you a true leader. What you want to do for maintain lower the bar?
Consistency.
Okay.
We therefore don't see you say, as I say, whether person be PTSF, PNDC or PMDC or PDP or whatever, it's not our problem.
Okay.
Yeah, but you professionalism. So lawyers in the see, and they make the assessment. Okay, and so one other thing we go bring sustainability. What we say, if you na front liner and politics, you not lead we. Hold position and politics, you know they lead we. If you all government work, you know they lead we. You get them, eh? So that now safeguards. The other question somebody go and for ask, well, this person where been a can join, or where we been a gear leadership, he not to be member, he not to be this. But when now we don't get leadership, it don't go become this or it don't this. So waiting go happen in the circumstance.
Yeah, yes.
Immediately you miss the criteria, you also for left leadership. So it means you get for resign and go do a thing. We say you not go be if you are lead. You get the point. So there's safeguards then they.
So a difficult fall there we say somebody just don't pass the bar. They don't get in call, they don't go the culture bar, they don't call onto the bar, put on that way they then it come na the profession. Lawyer society day, bar association day. he getting self confused. Who's I for go?
Well, so all of that na part of we messaging now.
Okay.
We messaging at that. If you read the articles, the Bar Association articles of
Association.
they find out say it clearly stated there that every member of the legal profession is free, has the election or the option to become a member of the Bar Association. So not to automatic say because you're not a lawyer, you're not a member of the Bar Association. It's not automatic.
Okay.
It's choice. So in fact, in those days we had lawyers where they say me not a member of Bar Association. And they were right because not to automatic membership. So now that we have the Lawyer Society and we have Bar Association, you have the option to be a member Bar Association and a member Lawyer Society. Or you stay Bar Association or you stay Lawyer Society. It's your choice.
Okay. And una also be get this issue because una been started with the Sierra Leone Lawyer Society.
Oh, okay. That
because una get some legal implications.
Yes,
I don't
the issue
know.
of Sierra Leone.
Yes.
You know, for me, I was like, I always say, you know, they go pull Nado, where you already know the name of the Peking.
Okay.
So I had no problem with waiting people when they talk about name, no name, or this or that. The name, now after the pull Nado, now it is not the Peking name, but it's name then. So the name that we know, as I sit here now, is the Lawyer Society.
Oh.
You understand? Hey, people let me want for block we. People let me want for.
What are they?
Well, people will feel say them for block we. From different, like that question we ask, waiting at the challenges we see or not. Some people want for block we. To an extent, some man they say, oh, on our registration or then our system, and this and that, everything. So, but then all those, you know, lawyers, we, as I say, we are people that way, you cannot just put in the box.
No, they play with the law, eh?
Definitely. So you can't put us in the box. So the name that we have is Lawyers Society.
Okay. During the launch, some people be the anticipate say the launch not go on, then go something go happen. When I say be getting expectation, eh?
No. Let me tell you something. As I say, we are lawyers.
Yes.
The reason make police been go now Bufis Hotel that time for the AGM and they almost succeed. Now because the intention that day, now for let we get the AGM at all cost. You get the point? To get the AGM at all cost. So even if it because we for do the AGM, usa we do and so na do, we for now that will be one do.
Okay.
You get me point? But there is no way police they seize me, right? They are follow me and
well, you know you're right.
well, I know me right. So now I make them not go again for the second time. That if them begin intention for bullying.
Okay.
But I think they them be don't advise themselves.
So if somebody now, a lawyer now, not be done join the Lawyer Society, he want for join now the Lawyer Society, I want to talk to the lawyer there now.
Well, you know, we all decide, and we know we safe.
Yeah.
You don't see so he's saying you don't see Warase Kamal, you don't see some of the other executive members, Margaret Bami, and the promoters, the people, well, even the chief launcher of this organization. By now, if you're able to reasonably judge, say, I think this is a good organization where I for belong. Because we were able to help you, we'll let you get a sound foundation for go into practice. Because the other thing about being a lawyer, I for let you practice. If you carry the name being a lawyer, but you're not able to practice, it don't make sense. So I think say that is a decision which is to be made by you we just don't join the profession or we soon go join the profession. Say, you know, I think say Naya for day. And the good thing is that we don't limit nobody say because you're a member in a bar association, you cannot be a member in the Lawyer Society. Okay. So you can have both membership. No problem.
So how gender balanced on
Oh,
association
yes.
be?
In fact,
Una get plenty female.
interestingly, the interim executive, now 3 female lady
Wow.
as against 2 male.
Eh.
Yeah, so that is how gender sensitive the organization be.
So any last word?
Well, my last word na that I want to make the family know say the lawyer society, we not come for can compete with bar association. We not come for can run parallel bar session. No. In fact, we still are members of bar session. Bar session they cut, and so we are dealing with that. But the lawyer society, in fact, we own membership. It look dynamic. We get members the way na Sierra Leoneans, the way na lawyers, then na other side. But they are not lawyers in Sierra Leone. They are also part of the membership. Then the things that we set out for do, these are things where we Sierra Leone citizens and always want lawyers there for do. And so that issue of waiting the lawyer then say regarding this particular thing, it will be a thing of the past. Before you ask now, say waiting the lawyer then say about this thing.
Press release will not come out.
We don't make we position known.
Okay. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Yes, you're welcome.
Well, in Charlie Israel Williams, ESQ, of course, in the public relations team for Lawyers Society, and then don't launch the organization on Friday. Then say for can make sure say they add their voice to the people we then say that they represent. Well, I want to tell and thank you, and I want to tell with producer Mariama Kalma, plenty thank you, and also Sammy and team we make on Facebook. Today we meet again tomorrow 8 a.m. for another edition of Two Talk Morning Show. Me don't be Ishmael Saidukanu. Have a nice day. We done, eh? Answer.